Heyo. Sorry about that. Ran a little bit late. Dinner took way too long to get out of the oven. Actually, I haven't had any of it to eat yet. But, so if you hear me mute every once in a while to munch, that's why. Uh, but this is Yes, Your Grace. Let's happy, Friday. This is Yes, Your Grace. I don't know anything about it other than it looked interesting. Um, but yeah, hold on, let me crack open my drink. That's gonna be important. You gotta make wise decisions. Okay, let's get in there. Yes or Grace is a game of tough choices. Hey, Annie-Doo, how's it going? It'll be impossible to satisfy the needs of every petitioner. Sometimes your subjects will have spiteful intentions, sometimes life will get in the way. If you simply have enough resources at the end of each week, that's good enough. Yes, Your Grace. Also, that mini music is fucking a bop. I was listening to it when I was setting up stuff. Click on petitioner to call him forward. Okay, why am I this guy? I thought it was gonna be the lady from the promo material. It is time, Your Grace. Oh, okay. Well then, I better put on the crown. Well, I mean, it's the throne. Just bite the guy, sit right back down. Very upset my food got delivered to the wrong house. Ah, that fucking sucks. I've had that happen before. I've also had where DoorDash didn't change the address even though I changed it. So it delivered to my work when I was homesick. Uh and so I had to drive down to my work to get the food and drive back. Uh but yeah, no, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel better. I guess we'll go get the crown. Crown of the King of Davern. King a bit rusty. You can leave any room by walking to the edge of the screen or by selecting the doors. Your Grace. Okay, well then let's go this way. Ah, fuck me. I didn't change the words. God damn it. Hi, Carp. How's it going? Fuck me. How's it going? I was not expecting to get scared during a game where I'm just making royal decisions. This is a map of your castle. Click on the castle wall to go there. How's it going, Carp? Your Grace. A deserter. Okay, this guy's voice is cracking me up. Found one of ours hiding in a shed. Shed? Why would he do this, Sobek? There's too many of them. We have no chance of winning. If you let him off, the rest may follow. However, our army is sparse as it is. We need every set of hands able to hold a sword, Your Grace. There's no place for cowards. Anyone who refuses to stand for Davern will be met with justice. Oh, damn. I was expecting the guard to have to do it. Burn the city down? A shame. You did what you had to, Your Grace. Over here, Your Grace. Sons of Daver. My brothers, we stood together through the worst of times. We have proved our strength in many battles, and today we will prove it again. My bravest men, I bid you fight for all you hold dear. For Davern. Arg. Yes, Your Grace. 1 year earlier.
Oi.
3,
Boya.
2,
Or
1.
P.
Okay, here I come.
Akala.
You found me. Well done, Father.
Bible.
Come on now, Lorsula. Lorsulia? I guess, Lorsulia. It's not often that we can do this.
Juwala.
Told you I don't want to play.
Wana.
Aren't you too old for this?
Igabano.
Lorsulia. That's no way to speak to your father. Lusulia is a stick in the mud. They're not gonna give you a refund even though they fucked up? That's bullshit. Oh, that is bullshit.
Iwan.
Shut it, Alicia. Salia. We can see you from miles away.
Ubala.
Oh, you know I'm not playing with you, darling.
Ai.
The sun finally came out. Let me enjoy it.
Bibawo.
Oh, Aurelia used to love to sit here and knit.
Kuwaya.
Now she gets more peace in her bedchamber. I think I found it. Got you. I'm really sorry that happened. That sucks.
Wadada Biwa.
Shouldn't have insulted your sister from across the garden.
Eleginevi.
She always has to ruin everything.
Tasene.
She's so proud she couldn't even find a hiding. She's so proud she couldn't even find a place to hide.
Una.
She's been trying to hide. I don't want to play. Hey, Aisha.
Now you fucked up.
I mean, that girl did fuck up.
Akana.
Now you fucked up.
Next time you don't want to play, maybe try writing a formal announcement.
Wana.
Oh, wait. You can't write. Oh, fucking got him.
Ina.
Of course I can, you nitwit.
Kaba.
Cut it out, both of you.
Iva.
Lusulia is such a dumpling.
Kalana.
Let me enjoy the sun, Eric. I am doing well. Oh, there's... And here's the little one. No! I was doing so well. I don't know, you... This one looks older than the one that's there.
Uru.
You must have cheated.
Una.
Or peeked. I demand another trial of the game.
Doiba.
How official. Maybe next time, Sedania. Donnie. I'm not good with these names. Give me your grace.
Biwa.
Hate to interrupt, but your subject will arrive soon.
Dabu.
Alright, enough games. The throne awaits. Grevno, week 1.
Hawaii.
I really thought we were playing the woman from the pictures that I saw with this game. I was misinformed, clearly. Just like I thought in Yakuza 4. We'd be playing Kiryu, but we're not. The petitioners will start queuing in a moment, Your Grace.
Uba.
We really need to shorten the visiting hours. Okay, let's, you, Dungeon Guard. Your Grace, I bring bad news. The recent rains have soaked through our roofs.
Biba.
The pantry roof has collapsed,
Duba.
as well as some walls of our dungeon.
Uda.
Only one cell is currently functional.
Uda.
Should really fix those things before they get worse.
Uya.
Otherwise, we'll keep losing supplies.
Uba. Gawahe.
You will see the required fixes in your weekly summary at the end of the week. When you meet people and talk to petitioners, your advisor makes a note about the encounter in your archives. See all the entries below, all the entries by clicking the archives button below.
Ikano.
Can you go and speak to Lorsulia, my dear?
Umbala.
I've tried talking to her, but she just won't respond.
Iwana.
I don't know what's gotten into her recently. Maybe she'll open up a bit more to you.
Alifa.
She's probably wandering about at the wall. Of course, my sweetest.
Doiba.
These pigeons always bring so much mess into the throne room. Okay, peasant or peasant? Young peasant first. Your Grace, I come here representing my village. We want to ask you for 7 gold to help us gather tools and resources required to build an inn. Could really use a new place to rest after a long day of work. I only have 20. Take it.
Why?
Make it the best inn around. Oh, we surely will. Thank you, Your Grace. Okay, and you? Your Grace, my daughter's wedding is at hand.
Doi.
Congratulations. Problem is, we don't have enough gold or supplies to make a worthy feast. What will my daughter-in-laws think of our family? We want to hire a band, buy some of that fancy wine on the market. Only need 5 gold and 5 supplies. No.
Yeah.
The kingdom has more important matters at hand.
We buy.
Wish your daughter the best for me. You skimp us a little gold? Dude, that's a lot of gold. That's a lot of gold. Shouldn't the king support his people in the hard times? I can't feed my guests with the king's blessing. Sucks to be you, dude. Yeah, okay, I was gonna say, that's bullshit. They won't give you a refund. Because they didn't give you your food. Monsters! Beasts dressed in black. I hope that chatbot learned a lesson. They came in the night. Unseen, unheard, until they arrived. They attacked the village. We heard the dreadful screams of the slain. Your Grace, I beg you. You must send your men. Check what happened. Find those responsible. Tell me more. Who are they? Bright red beards, short but sharp fangs. Hundreds of them. Gleaming metal for their claws. We've never seen anything like this. Tell me more.
We.
Who are they? Okay, you're just fine. I'll send someone to check it out. The general should deal with these bandits easily. Thank you, Your Grace. Click on the glowing flower to advance to the next week once you're ready. Sometimes you'll need to see your family members before you can advance. Yeah, oh, swords. Get out of here. I want to read. So, they are sword. These swords look quite sharp, but they're about 1,000 years old. Okay, thank you. Convince me to have some plants here. Okay, looks like... Oh, makes place seem more fun. I'm not sure that's good or bad. Can be of service, Your Grace. Tell me about the kingdom. I'd like to know, Your Grace. Taxes. The villages in our domain pay taxes. Happy people will pay their taxes gladly, while the resentful will do what they can to get around them, resulting in less income for us. This is why we need to make sure people's contentment is high in order to keep a good gold flow. We have to control 4 resources to keep our kingdom running smoothly. Gold supplies, army, and contentment. We need to distribute gold and supplies to our petitioners. If they are happy, their contentment will grow. Strong kingdom needs a big army. To gain more soldiers for our army, we'll need to make alliances with the neighboring lords and kings. We can gain resources through taxes as well as from the alliances we make with lords. Peasants, merchants, knights, foreigners, lords even. They all have problems and they will seek help from their king. We can use our resources or agents to help those in need. Beware though, some might come with malicious intentions, so you should carefully consider who is truly in need, Your Grace. Let's change the subject. Of course. That's all. Yep, I sure you will. Okay. The river brings a lot of wildlife to the area. I enjoy the sounds of birds chirping away each morning. And, well, shield with our kingdom's emblem. It was forged by a famous blacksmith from Genovo. Genovo. Oh no, I didn't read all that. Gonna be honest with you. Okay, we need to go to the wall. Talk to her daughter. Where's the kitty cat? Oh, it's you. I need to stop fighting with your sister. Do you want to talk about what happened in the gardens?
Umba. Stanne.
Is a real language? I don't know. I don't think English is a real language. I'm fine, Father. I can see something's wrong. Why won't you talk
I
to
don't
me?
know.
Everything's fine. Don't you have things to do? Sully's been pretty nasty lately. I don't know where your sister learned to be so rude. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to play with us. You used to find the best spots. Maybe I'm not 5 anymore? I'll see you later. I'll leave you to it. Sure. Dusty. Aw, I can pet the cat. Meow. Ooh, what's that smell? Is that you, Dusty? It wasn't me. I got an achievement for that. These fields used to be covered in forests, where agriculture is thriving. The Gray Mountains. Luli loves them. We're lucky to have such a beautiful landscape. Yeah, I hope y'all don't mind that I'm probably going to change how I say each name every single time I say it, just because I'm not certain how to say them. Okay. Generals and hunters sometimes come here to practice swordsmanship. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go inside. Oh, this gate looks very old. Anyone with some strength could probably just barge through it. Let's go to the dungeon. Damn, this is worse than I thought. Recent downpours have damaged a lot of buildings, Your Grace. But we still have space for prisoners. We should focus on buildings that need more attention. I've had a scribe write a list of things that need to be fixed. We'll see in your weekly summary, Your Grace. This sounds like it's going to be costly. Yes. By all the gods, that could have been me! Your Grace, do you see what happened here? If I was in the other cell, I would have been crushed. This is a sign. The gods have decided I should go, I'm assuming. I will dedicate my life to those in need. I mean, if I could get out of here, please. Why, here again? Oh, I bumped into the innkeeper on the street and stepped on his toe. How dare he tell such falsehoods? He ordered a gallon of beer, drank it all by himself, and didn't even have the gold to pay for it. I know the innkeeper. He was pretty upset. Oh, yeah, I think I remember. Your Grace, I have been enlightened. I won't ever do such a stupid thing again. I will serve a higher purpose now. Just maybe let me out? Nah. I think you'll need some more time to think about your actions. Your Grace, but I am the chosen one. The gods have spared my life for a reason. Dungeons are a mess. I don't want to think what else is going in here. It's quite pretty, though. These barrels are empty. They used to store our wine. Cool. Well then, let's leave. Okay, then we've got the gardens. Yes, Father? What is the matter with you two? You and Lord Sulia used to be best friends. I mean, why is Lord Sulia such a big baby? This is the kind of thing I mean. She's annoying is all. This isn't going anywhere, is it? How can both of you be so stubborn? You're not going to let her off, are you? Not until she stops being such a pain. If she wasn't so annoying, I wouldn't have to insult her. And so we come full circle. Yes, Father. Face it. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? I don't know. Probably. Okay, well then. I think that's our week. Oh, oh, can't leave that way. Oh, the roses smell amazing. It's very calming. No wonder our girls like to spend time here. Okay, I was actually trying to leave, but... Okay, okay, let's go back here. And then it's the flower? Yeah. Also, this game apparently has borderless windows. Here's your weekly summary screen. Here you will be able to see your kingdom's weekly income and expenses. You can buy upgrades and fixes for the castle in the left section. You can buy an upgrade simply click the button with the upgrade name and you'll see the cost added to the summary. Okay. So we need to bam, bam, and then it says as long as you're okay at the end of the week, you should be fine. So I'm trusting you, game. Grevno, week 2. Grace, no sign of the monsters. We did stumble upon these bandits, though. They were pillaging the village. Red head, sharp teeth, a crest of Rodovia? I thought you could only find them in books and old manuscripts. Well, it seems like we have one right here, too. Tell me. Whose banner are you bearing? Is it true that you're from Rodovia? Your man is right. Rodovia is my home. And soon yours too, ha! Why are you here? What were you and your men doing near the village? We're just making a living. One man might call it plunder, I would call it hard work. Do you have a king? Or are you just a barbaric thief? We are a free people. We don't bow to kings or lords. Bold words for someone trespassing in another country. Bold and stupid. I've heard enough. Grace, we can't allow barbarians to stalk our lands. Plundering and killing innocent men? There is no question that justice needs to be dealt to this one. Fucking throw him in the dungeon. You will rot in a cell. Don't want to let me go, but you don't have the guts to kill. My friends will gladly hear about your cowardly decisions. I need to see Aurelia about this. What? What? You got something to say, Audrey? What do you make of this, Audrey? The Dovians here? How would they get through the mountains? Why would they threaten war? That's a lot of questions, but I need answers, Audrey. Give me your grace, I'm just puzzled. Might be reasonable to start thinking about renewing some old treaties. Talk to old friends, see who could give us a hand. Current resources, a war could bring certain defeat. I will make some preparations. Alright, banker, what do you want? I'm here representing Bank de Floratini, your grace. I hear your treasury has seen better times. But I'm here to help. How does this work? We understand that sometimes it's hard to be a king, and we want to do our best to help. We offer quick and easy solutions to give you a surge of gold or supplies, whichever you may be in need of. Our exclusive package offers 50 gold or supplies instantly available for your use. Bank only adds a small fee of 10 gold or supplies, depending on the type of loan. It's paid off in weekly amounts of 10 until you pay off your debt. Your race. We won't charge you any additional costs. Oh, last thing to note. We only do one type of loan at a time. So if you want to borrow gold, we can't lend you supplies until the first loan is paid, and vice versa. And remember, the first loan is free of charge. You just pay back what you take. Well, then I want to borrow gold right now. You can offer 50 gold, repayable over 5 weeks. Remember, first loan is free of charge. I will take it. Perfect. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. The Bank de Floratini is always happy to help. Okay, what do you want, daughter? I bring news, father. Asalia sneaked out at night last week. I ran into her while I was going back to her chamber, all laughing and a little tipsy, I think. She wouldn't say where she'd been, but Sadani, as thick as she is, spilled everything to me in the morning. Those two chit-chat all the time. They think I don't realize. Thick, don't speak ill of your sister. What's gone into you, Lord Sulia? Asalia sneaks out to some wedding, gets all drunk, but on the bad one all of a sudden. Yeah, 'cause you're snitching. I'd better talk to Asalia about this. You girl's going to drive me mad one day. What's up, peasant? Your Grace, my dear son is nowhere to be found. Yes, a really daft little boy, but still, he is my son. I ask you to help us find him, Your Grace. Is there a chance you could do so? I'll offer you some money. I believe this should be enough to cover your loss. Okay, no, I thought it was gonna be, here's some money so that you can hire someone to find your son. Granted, I still won't send out my general to find her son, but I really thought the connotation was gonna be, here, hire someone, hire some mercenaries to go find her son. Grace, do you really think that gold can replace my son? I'd better look for help elsewhere. My name is Etten. I'm the Lord of Blanca, Your Grace. I will be as straightforward as possible. Someone has kidnapped my daughter, and they expect me to pay 12 gold to get her back. The thing is, I'm gonna track them down, and I know where they're keeping her. I've planned everything out. I just need your general to help me take her back. Or I could just pay the ransom. Either way, I'll need your help, Your Grace. Let's go pay them once and they will only want more. This is the best option. You're right. Send the general my way and I'll tell him my plan. Thank you, Your Grace. Good. It has to work. Pietro. Your Grace, I fear for my life. I think someone is trying to get me. What's going on? I think someone is following me. They want me dead. Who's they? I don't know. How would I know? I haven't done anything, right? I better be going. You're a weird fucking kid. Okay, let's check the archives. Lord visited the castle. He mentioned something about fearing for his life, but he never gave me any details. He left in a hurry. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, again, that guy could just hired some mercenaries or something. Could have had a lot more men than just my general. Okay, let's go to the dungeon. Now I can talk to the Radovian soldier. I didn't think a king would come down to the dungeons. An honor, truly. Enough of the games. Tell me what you know. Why are you here? I suppose that's one way of killing time in this murky den. You see, Faven, that lunatic, thinks everyone will follow him. Keeps raving about some promise. One of the 7 kings will give him his daughter. He thinks he's got a chance at mingling with the royals. I still can't decide. Is he the mad one, or is it his followers? Who believe this bunk? Who are really insane? That's all for now. You may stay here a while longer. Maybe you'll be useful. Don't you worry about me. Oh, play with my friend here. Your Grace? Yes. Have you considered letting me out, Your Grace? The gods must have spared my life for a reason, you know. Okay, I'll let you out. I hope you learned your lesson. You may leave. What? Really? The gods have truly spared me, blah blah blah. Thank you, Your Grace. Our paths will cross again, I can feel it. How can I help, Your Grace? I'm just looking around. As long as you like, Your Grace. Okay. Got the guardians. Salia, we need to talk.
Asta.
Yes, Father. There's a wedding in the village that I didn't help pay for, I'll have you know. I've heard there's quite a fine wedding in our village just outside our walls.
Awanaka.
It wasn't bad, but I've heard it could have been better if my father was a little less stingy. How do you know this? Sounds as if they had the honor of a royal guest.
Mestena.
No, of course not.
Yakano.
I've heard what people say is all. Come on now, I know about the wedding. Rasulia told me what happened. How would she know anyway? Oh, of course, Donnie. It's the Donnie. I'm worried about you. I won't forgive myself if something happened to you.
Ohalaka.
You have no need to worry, nothing will happen. Do you know what's out there? What could have happened if someone found a princess by herself in a village? All the drunkards, thugs? Nothing happened, Father.
Kava inaba.
I was dressed differently. I was careful. I'm not stupid.
Ekana ula.
I know what I'm doing. All I wanted was a little fun. Rasulia said he got drunk.
Iu.
That's a lie.
Ava.
I know what I'm doing. I can take care of myself. How many times? Julia.
Anaka u.
Since she turned 13, she thinks he will make her marry some fat, dumb prince and send her off to another castle.
Itu wakuna.
If she intends to be such a lousy rat, maybe it would be for the best. That why she's been acting up lately?
Itu ano.
I suppose so. Doesn't change the fact that she's just infuriating. It doesn't change the fact that you didn't stop with name calling. You're confined to the castle. No more horse riding. It's for everyone's safety. I'll tell Audrey to suspend your riding lessons for now. Just in case you had an idea to ride off to Prasis or Calidor.
Anuvaka.
What am I supposed to do inside these godforsaken walls?
Aposta.
Stupid Lorsulia. I'll teach her a lesson. Stop with the names. I'd better talk to Lorsulia. I'm just glad you're not gonna... Oh, crack in the pavement. We need to get patched up one day. We need to get a lot of things fixed, apparently. Okay. Castle wall. Go to the top. At the cat, Dusty. I think, what's his name? Dusty? Or is it Dusky? I think it's Dusty. It's Dusty. Gonna pet Dusty. Now I'll talk to Lorsulia. Oh, it's you. Solly told me why you might be feeling a bit down recently. Oh, and why is that? Tradition says a girl your age needs a husband, but I promise you won't have to marry a stranger. We will make sure we know the prince well before the wedding.
Ina.
Time will show. We'll check on you later. You know, clearly am a good dad. I pet the cat every time I see it. And they're like, you're probably actually a bad dad. How many times do I have to pet the cat before people understand I'm a nice dad? Oh, fireplace. This fireplace is full of ash. It's quite cozy in here in evenings, though. Okay. Get a lot of storks here in Davern. They're very graceful birds. Cool. The Grey Mountains. They seem much bigger in real life than they are in this painting. Wish I could have a snooze right now. I have plenty to do, though. Okay. Dresser. Aurelia's dresser, where she gets ready for the day. Aurelia.
Abba.
Darling. A foreign barbarians visited this week, but Dovians have come to Davern. Oh, music changed. One of their bandits was brought to the castle.
Ashabo.
Dovians? That can't be right.
Dina.
Do you think it's about our promise? I'm afraid it is. The bandit is in the dungeon. I already questioned him.
Taunu.
Cannot be, Eric. Well, he said so himself. How would he know?
Kubasina.
13 years ago, we promised our unborn child's hand to a thug. Wow, okay. Way to make me a liar now to my own daughter. Fucked up game. Bayran, wasn't it?
Memo.
Does it matter?
Uvina.
13 years where Dovian shows up in our castle? I'll be damned.
Kanula.
Yes, Ursulia will soon become a woman. We will need to find her a husband. Bayran, the villain, will arrive to make me fulfill my promise. There's a witch? Do you remember the curse?
Iaba.
I don't even want to think about this.
Tivinala.
Let's... Damn it! I keep accidentally right-clicking because my hand's like fucked up right now. Cause I've just been having my hand on the mouse all day. So randomly my middle finger will just click.
Fucked up now. Now you fucked up.
I know. I don't know.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked
When
up.
she said I don't
Now you
want to talk
fucked
about
up.
the witch,
Now you
she
fucked
meant
up.
it. How could we have promised our daughter's hand to Radovian
Hamabu.
with a knife to my throat? I'm not sure what else we could have done.
Inosta.
I think our daughter will marry some barbaric thug, though.
Inalo.
Can't let this happen, Eric. Don't worry, we will solve this. What are we going to do?
Olakava.
Bayran never shows up to claim our daughter's hand. Hopefully no one will believe him. Just need to play stupid.
Uno.
Once he shows up with an army. Don't be silly now. How could a commoner afford an army? Even we can't.
Bibas.
How could Radovians get to Davern?
Uvina.
Anything seems possible at this stage.
Tiaba.
Did send the bandit to the dungeons. I already told you I did, Aurelia.
Ana.
Oh, yes.
Ajifa.
I'm sorry, darling. There's too much to think about.
Ikana.
I don't know.
Tabon.
So unreal. Marry a prince, a lord even, yes. But to marry a thug?
Ibana.
You can't do this. It will be fine. I won't let them take her away.
Ina. Inka.
I'm terrified. I can handle this. Fine, I'll stay here. Okay. Let's just get those done. Okay, yeah, the queen would never allow her daughter to marry a thug. She helps the queen resolve it. Eric's youngest daughter, she observes her sisters and learns quickly, often mimicking their actions. His middle daughter, Celia, is adventurous, playful, and doesn't care what others think about her. During the Celia was sneaking out of the castle where the king decided best be confront about it. From Ursulia's story. Yeah, she snuck out and we took away her horse riding. oldest. She's smart, polite, and learns quickly from her mistakes. She is 13. Why? I assured her that she would not be sold off to the Adovians. When a Adovian man showed up, blah blah, I knew it was about the promise I made 13 years ago. I just decided not to mention it. Aurelia agreed with Eric's worries. Bayron, a thug from Mordovia, was after the king's oldest daughter, Sulia. Recent rainy weather damaged our pantry roof and dungeon. We should repair the damages when possible. I decided to support the village gold. I did that. Hearings deep. Okay, are these not separate tabs, I guess? Okay, well, let's walk out, see if there's anything new to see. There's not. I'm trying not to. I'm sorry, is this... like, these are done, right? Or... New market stalls, plus 2 gold. Yeah, we're knocking that. Okay, yeah, so those are in place. Okay, okay. Save and continue. Whew. Can't believe that there's a witch. I don't even know what she's about. Dear Eric, we have crossed the mountains and will come for what was promised. For the gods have graced us with their strength. Favrin, the king of Rodovia. They do have a king after all. Where there's king, an army follows. What promise are they blabbering about anyway? I don't even know. I skipped past the only dialogue about the witch. So I said I'd play stupid. So I am. Whoever their imaginings are, they'll probably come looking for them. Problem is, treasury has seen better times. Seeking allies might be our best bet. I'll let you get on with the audits, and I will make some preparations in the meantime. I'll be in your council chamber, Your Grace. Your Grace, injustice and hunger have struck our village. Men dressed in black came and took our stuff. Hardly anything left worth giving to the dogs now. I wanted to kindly ask for 7 pieces of gold. Or 5 sacks of supplies, Your Grace. That way we can at least keep our children fed. Feed our children well. That'll be enough to keep us going for a couple of weeks. Gods favor you. Your Grace, a disease is crawling in our village. It's nothing serious, I don't think, but fevers and sneezes are all over the place. Cures have nowhere. I am pretty cool. As if a dark force brought it upon us. Get them out. Get them out in your village. Make sure everyone has access to what they need. Thank you, Your Grace. We are beyond content. Hope that the spirits will keep you well. Okay, merchant, what do you want? I come with a business proposition, Your Grace. I need 12 gold to hire men and buy resources to build a new tavern in Branca. You see, the tavern will serve as more than just a way for locals to get drunk. The village is really well positioned. It has many visitors, but they never stay for long. New tavern will change that and will guarantee a steady income. I will share the profits once I start making money off the business. Alright. Take the gold and let the business grow. Kiwa Babadoo. Oh, wonderful. You won't regret it, Your Grace. I will get on with the work. I don't know why. He tickles me. 8 solid table. It's 13 beds. We could make a cheaper shared chamber. Oh, that's going to work well. Alright, let's get up and go see what is going on in the castle. King of the castle. What's up, my littlest daughter? Hey there. Oh, what do I call her? Pumpkin? Silly pickle. Potato head. This is a tough one. Hold on. I'm gonna need to munch on some food while I think about this. I am also leaning towards silly pickle.
What's this, sir?
Drink it.
Don't mind if I do. I want to take a big drink. Okay. The silly pickle. I'm not silly. You're right. You're a silly pickle. She hates it. Your Grace. Oh, I got an achievement for talking to her. Her little portrait's her holding the cat. You shouldn't be playing here. Sidani, I always tell you not to play here. But this is my most cherished place in the fortress. Oh, you have most finest items here, Father. Please let me stay here. I won't break anything, I promise. No, because we're about to talk strategy, and we already know that you talk about everything you overhear. Father, don't grumble. Go, go, go. I'll see you in the gardens later. Just books, plenty of them. I bought it on the market. I'm not sure how accurate it is, but it looks nice. Revelia made these. This one shows a stork. It is our house emblem. These antlers come from the biggest deer in Davern. Nothing useful in here, just a pile of rubbish. Okay, yep. And that's the last bit of interest. Okay, fine, let's talk, Audrey. Your Grace, I appointed a scout who will let us know what we are up against. Meanwhile, we should invite King Talus. He might be able to help. Click on the Allies tab on your resource panel to view your potential allies. You can talk to the nearby lords. First, I suggest inviting Talus. Here you can view details of each of your potential allies. You need to have a pigeon available in order to send an invite. Okay. Okay, invite. What is this? What is this? Oh, it's swords, I think. It's just like a really close picture of the hilt. Okay. Great, Talus should visit us within a week. With his army, we should be able to repel Vadovia. No matter what they come with. Thank you, Audrey. Alright, time to go see my family.
Hello?
Your Grace? How are you doing? It's so boring in here. Yes, sir, Father? Yes, Father. Okay, well, looks like that was it for the week. Yep. Okay, well then back to throne room. I don't need to go to the throne room in the week, but I feel like I should. Okay. There are really no more upgrades. I'd like to upgrade things. Okay. So, next day. Oh, next week. Okay. General King Talus. Okay, well, we need to talk to the king. Hardly any light can get through these windows. These halls used to shine, Eric. Father! Look what she did.
Kasanahu.
Salah has put,
Pinaka.
I'm gonna assume there's feces under her pillow. I read feces and that's it. Why did you tell her I told on her? Not now, Ursulia. I'm busy.
Yuna.
We never have time. We'll deal with it later. Scuttle off for now. But, wow, fuck off, dude. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. If you can't control your children, then I'm surprised you sit where you do. And that I'm still standing where I am. Forgive me, we have had a lot going on recently. I'm asking if you're going to make me stand like a commoner here. Oh, of course. Let's talk in the council room. You have a lot of books. What can be so important that you can't just send me a pigeon? I'll be straightforward with this. I need an army. Rodovia has threatened me and my family. Ha! Rodovia? Here? Yes, they're simple men, untrained. Tell you what. I'll give you 3,000 soldiers. My army can deal with anything they throw its way. What? Just like that? Of course not. You see, my son Ivo has been crying and moaning to me about finding him a princess. He's always bothering me about time he grew up. A wife would keep him busy, out of my way. Ursulia would be good enough for him. She could teach him a thing or two. I always want access to the fine collection of books you... I also want access to the fine collection of books you have here. Plus anything else you can find. You still seek cures for your wife? Her condition hasn't improved? Well, that does not concern you. You get an army, I get Ursulia and access to these books. So an army for a marriage in return. Yes, of course. You catch on quickly. I'll send my armies right away. But we'll do it on my terms. I can't just let you take my daughter for a few hundred men. Come on now, Eric. We both know Davern has seen better times. When Rodovia comes, who will protect your people, your family? Are you going to order peasants to fight them with pitchforks? No, I just don't want to give up my daughter. God. Like, 22 extra gold ain't nothing to him. They already said 3,000 men's good enough. Give me another general. That way I can go help people whose sons walk into the fields. How about I just pay for one of yours? No! Oh my god, you are a terrible negotiator. I'll send an army straight away, but I want immediate access to the archives. The marriage can be organized later. Let me get lost in your books then. I think I will start from this room. Fine, you can find me in the throne room if you need me. Let's see, what do we have here? Great! You made a new ally. You can now try to make more allies by inviting other lords in the allies panel. When lords have news, a green icon will appear by their name, like the one next to Lady Ada. God, this guy just promising daughters left and right. Oh, we need to finish talking to the peasantry. Your Grace, my daughter is back. Those goons didn't even know what hit them, and we hit them hard. Wasn't for your general, I'm not sure if my plan would have worked. Take this gold as thank you, Your Grace. Only 4 gold? Cheapskate. I bring news about Lord N's case, Your Grace. That it went fine? I just spoke to him. With his plan, my squad and I managed to take his daughter back. You don't say. You don't say. What would you like to know, Your Grace? With Talus's army, we'll crush the Rodovian forces. Just need to focus on our kingdom and get ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Can't believe you still made me sell off my daughter. You did me dirty, game. Haha. I don't know. Just the noises they make sometimes tickle me. Pet Dusty. Yeah. Tell our daughter that we accidentally sold her into slavery. Oh, it's you. There's something I need to tell you. We have no choice. We must marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. Sorry. What do you mean? Don't I get saying this? We need this marriage to secure an army that will defend us. The war is coming. I'm going to be sacrificed. Did you even consider any other options? No, he didn't. He is a bad dad. Did he even try to offer something other than your daughter? Well, I knew it. I knew the day I'm old enough you would just sell me to the highest bidder. I've been waiting for this. Can't wait to get rid of me, can you? I wish I was a common girl, living in a village, having nothing to worry about, being able to marry the one I love, not some snob I've never met. Stupid wedding. Stupid prince, you're stupid. We don't deserve to pet Dusty. How? Darling? Julia's getting married. What? No, did Baron find us? We can't let him. Rasulia will marry Ivo, the Prince of Atana. I made a treaty with Talus. Marriage for our army in return. No, we cannot let her marry a barbarian, Eric. Eric, you said he would find a way. Wait, Ivo. That's good. That's great. Ivo is a prince after all, and if Rasulia is married to Ivo, then Baron can't do anything. Talus's army might simply scare them away. Oh, this is fantastic news, Eric. Wonderful. Who's going to prepare the wedding? Well, we need to buy flowers and decorations. Oh, and we need a band too. I'll take care of that. We'll see how our treasury looks at the end of the week. Does Rasulia know yet? Yes, she didn't take it well. Oh, but what does she know? She won't want to marry that barbaric Baron. Who knows what Rodovians do with their wives. Wouldn't surprise me if they cut them up and eat them for dinner the next day. Give her time. She'll come around to the idea. Okay. I think things will turn out perfectly fine. Thank you, my dear. See, I told you, get some rest now. Fine, I will stay here. God, fuck this dude. Didn't even try to negotiate. Like, how about instead, I don't know, we help you research a cure for your wife. I don't know. Something. Later that night. Better be something important in this ungodly hour. Grace, Dovian forces have been spotted nearby. We should send our men to track them down. Come from Lusulia. Eric, we must do something. Let's send Stan. We need to see what they're up to. Okay. We can afford these. But the issue is, we'll be hard pressed the next week. But at the same time, Lord Ivo's gonna, not Lord Ivo, Prince Ivo and his family are gonna be really upset if we don't go all out for the wedding. At the same time, it's his wedding. His family is the one that should be paying for it. Okay, we need to talk to Lady Ada first. Your Grace, you called for me? Always forget how beautiful this castle is, Your Grace. Really should visit Grevno more often. Nevertheless, Your Grace, I have a favor to ask of you. Thank you. What can I do for you? There's a nefarious thief going from lord to lord, pretending like he needs help. Convince other nearby lords to give him gold, including me. All he says he's a merchant and his goods have been stolen. Sure, he will visit you sooner or later. What does he look like? He's wearing a dirty cream apron and a dark green shirt. Oh, and he's wearing a hat. I'll find him and I'll send for you as soon as possible. Thank you very much, Your Grace. What have you learned? Rodovians have formed stationary posts around our castle, Your Grace. Camps, if you like. They're planning their next moves. Destroying the posts should damage their ability to form strategies, Your Grace. Though we now have a prospect of an army, we shouldn't give them any advantage. Should take a look at the map, Your Grace. Send an agent and blah blah. Wait till my mark, General. I will instruct you where to strike. Yes, Your Grace. Dovian bands make camps around your castle. You need to send a general to eliminate the posts. See the posts, open the map by clicking the map button below. Send a general by selecting a Dovian post and clicking on the magnifying glass icon. Exploring locations may result in gain of resources. In this case, we need to dispatch the Rodovian posts. Send any agent to explore any location. Okay. Let's get the one that's out in the open. Less chance of us losing men before the attack. Okay. We'll be ready for the wedding in 4 weeks, Your Grace. The Rodovian posts need to be eliminated by then. We will still need to provide for the people's needs. Blah, 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 blah. Striking the right balance between the two might be tough, if not impossible. The current resources we will need to prioritize. Gabba-dee-bee. Your Grace, the tavern you helped me to establish is up and running. It's doing so well that it's not just a stop between long trips, it's more of a destination on its own now. As promised, I'll start sharing my profits with you. A whole 1 gold every week. That sounds fair, right? Ask for more. Probably a bad idea. Does. Thank you. It does. Oh, I mean, of course, that's great. You're most welcome, Your Grace. Damn it. I did get taken for a ride. Okay, peasant. Your Grace, they took our cattle. Monsters of steel came in the night and took everything. Sure, there's plenty of grass left now, but what's the good of it if there ain't no cattle to graze on it? Can you help us, Your Grace? I can't. Maybe you can cook something up with the grass you mentioned. Perhaps. We'll try not to choke on it, I suppose. Look, I got a wedding to take care of. How can I help, Silly Pickle? I'm worried about Lursulia, Father. What will happen to her when she leaves? She promised me she would take care of me, but now she's leaving. Why would she lie? And what happens to Dusty? Lursulia wouldn't lie to you. Sister didn't know she'd have to leave Sidonia. As for Dusty, it's Lursulia's cat. She'll probably want to take Dusty to keep her company. But if she didn't leave, then Dusty wouldn't have to go as well. I don't want her to leave. Can you talk to her? It's not exactly Lursulia's choice. Sure, she would prefer to stay. She would never leave you on purpose. Why did she do it then? If she would rather stay, she should. Can you talk to her, convince her to stay? Of course, Donnie. I can try convincing her, but I don't think that'll change a thing. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. Better check on Lursulia when there's time. Okay. Let's go check on the daughter. Bedchamber, castle wall. Lursulia's not up there. Maybe Solia will know where she is. Thank you for not making me walk all the way up there. Oh, oh, there you go. I did not click here. Why are you swinging a sword? Yes, Father. Swords? Please tell me you haven't had a skirmish with Lursulia. She's far too soft for that. She wouldn't stand a chance. Let me be the judge of that. Show me what you've got. Really? You'll fight with the girl? Let's go. I don't really know how to. I can't ride on my horse. I had to find something else to do. I just picked them up. Less talking, more fighting. Let's see what you can do. Let's go easy on me, Father. Ouch. Too slow. My turn. Got quite an arm there, young lady. So tell me, Asalia, what is going on with you two? Still holding grudges? You locked yourself up in her chamber. What a baby. You did leave feces on her bed. Don't pretend like this is the reason she won't come out. Is this what will happen to me one day too? I don't want my little girl to leave home so soon, but the truth is, once you become of age, we will need to find you a husband. Look, I don't want to sell off my daughters, but the game made me sell off the last one. I can't guarantee this one won't happen. Sooner or later. I guess I didn't think of it before. This puts everything into a different perspective. I'm glad you see that the game forced me to do it. I was angry at her for being so irritating. Now I'm angry at her that she's leaving me. I feel bad for her, but who will I vex now? Sidonia is too young. It's not the same. I'm sure you'll find a way to occupy your time. I guess we should end it here. It's just warming up. Do you think we could do this again one day? Yes, I want you to be my next general. I will find you when I have a while. Suppose that'll never be then. That'll be never then. Hardly do anything anymore. Alice would tell me otherwise, trust me. Father, I'm sorry. What I did to Ursulia wasn't fair. Don't apologize to me. I know. Feel like it's best to give her some time. I'll make it right, though. Don't do anything silly, Celia. Your Grace?
Maman.
Do you need help with anything? I'm preparing some handmade decorations. Hope Celia likes them. I'm sure she will. You're lovely, my darling. Wedding is so soon, and there is so much to do. We're going to have to have a roast duck and a Calassian salad. I don't know yet about the cake. I need to speak with Ursulia about it. I'll let you work on the preparations. If you need anything, I'll be in the throne room. I'm well. I think I might actually sleep tonight. So the game forced me to sell it to a neighboring king for an army. I tried to be like, well, you know, if we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it on my terms, aka not sell off my daughter. But then it's like, I can ask for more gold, I can ask for twice the size of the army, or I can ask for a new general. So I was like, fine, if I'm forced to have one of those. He said the army's already big enough to destroy their army, then I want a new general. And then instead of him giving me a new general, he gave me a weekly stipend to cover the cost of my general. Yeah, she's 13. It's also ye olden times. I'm pretty sure my guy's like 25. Should have doubled the army. I wanted another general because I have to send him out constantly to do things. But instead it was like, nah, I'm not giving you a general. And then it wouldn't let me be like, well then, no deal. Game bullied me. Game did it. It wasn't my fault. Have you seen Ursulia, darling? I think she's still locked up in her chamber. She's refusing to come out. I think it's best to give her some time. I don't know what to do, darling. The wedding is so close. I want her to help me pick the flowers, but she won't talk to me. Suppose you're right, though. I will get back to the preparations. Of course, my sweetest. Grace, I think I know that they are after me. What are you talking about? Yesterday, when I went to bed, someone was in my room. They moved the candles. Left them on the windowsill. I never leave my candles on the windowsill. Your Grace. No sign of the Vidovians at the East Post, Your Grace. There's nothing left behind. Your Grace, yet another village has been raided by the Vidovian forces. We aid them in their time of need. Could have a great effect on people's contentment, Your Grace. Can't allow Vidovia to threaten our land. I literally can't send my general because there's not enough time to send the general. We need to prepare for the final blow. Let's hope that the Vidovians don't strike again. I can't. I don't have time to send the general. It didn't give me enough time. Because it's 2 more weeks till the wedding happens. The Vidovians have to be cleared up by then.
You have fucked up now.
And there's 2 more camps
Now
of
you fucked up.
Vidovians.
Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
What do you have
Now
there,
you
merchant?
fucked up.
Your Grace, I bring you a mixture that can cure illness. Works most of the time. Cures almost anything. Won't find anything better for 5 pieces of gold. I think I will pass. Pass on such a fine product? But I can't know for sure that you won't need it soon. Oh well, I will peddle it elsewhere. There's still time until the wedding. Check out the Rodovian post near there when there's a chance, Your Grace. You did? Yeah, it's Snakewell. I wasn't gonna fucking fall for it. Fuck that guy. Okay. Bad chamber, I guess. Darling.
Bye-bye.
The big day is in 3 weeks. Can't believe how fast time flies. Rasulia doesn't want to get involved with the wedding preparations. Everything's on my head. She'd be less upset if she understood that this was the best option we have. Do you think we should tell her about the promise? No, Eric. How do you think she would react? She'd hate us forever. Promising her before she was born. She can never find out about this. Fine, I'll stay here. Okay, well... Can't at least try to make one daughter happy. Yes, father. Okay, fine then. No swords. Fine. Fine, game. Just go the next week. Can't make anyone happy. Apparently. North Post is crawling with Rodovian. Man's dispatched most of them. Yay. Your Grace, thanks to the new inn we've built, our workers are happier and work harder. Can now plow much faster. Still need to maintain the inn, but I wanted to bring you something extra for the help. We'll be contributing 1 gold every week to the kingdom. There is no need for that. This is very generous. Our kingdom is doing well now. You will make better use of the supplies. Really, Your Grace? You're a blessing to our village, Your Grace. Look, I need them to like me because soon I will have to make decisions where I go no all the time. What do you want, Stoney? What are you hiding there, silly pickle? You said I can't have a cat, so I got myself a different pet. Never said you can't have a cat. Does not lure Sulia's one. It's a snail. I found him in the gardens and called him Smudge. That's an unusual pet and an original name. He's nice. This is a nice song. I'm definitely gonna have to add some of the songs from this game to my playlist if they're on Spotify. He's nice, but he's not a cat. He's all slimy and sticky. Kind of gross. That's the best replacement I found so far. Maybe if Ursulia didn't have to leave, she could help me find something better. Don't think your tricks are going to work. Ursulia has to leave. She will marry Ivo, and with that she will have to stay with him, support him. But there's no way. No way. I think he would love it in the council chamber, Father. When can I go back there? You mean the snail? What was it? Smeary? Smudge! It's not that hard, Father. He smudges, that's why. Yes, smudge. I'm afraid he won't be able to go to the council chamber for a while, though. King Tally's staying there until the wedding ceremony. Besides, I did tell you not to play in there, didn't I? Yes, Father. Wait. I think this is the dude. Dirty gray, green, hat. Hey, Casey, how's it going? We're a bad dad. Your Grace, I've been robbed. I was on my way down to Hagos when a bunch of thugs threatened my life if I did not give them all my goods. Now I'm left with nothing and nowhere to go. Is there a chance I could count on your support? Prison. Guards! No, Your Grace. I am telling the truth. It was the Redovian barbarians. We'll spend some time in our dungeons. We should let Lady Ada know that we found her wrongdoer. I do feel a lot more invested. And yes, movie night will be this Sunday. I will probably do some testing of it either tonight or sometime tomorrow just to make sure, it's gonna work. Um, like I know the basics of it, I just gotta make sure that it'll actually work, right? But yeah, it will definitely be Sunday. What time is the movie? It is noon my time. There's an event in the Discord, so it should tell you what it is your time. Uh, but yeah. Okay, poor peasant. What do you want? Your Grace, I have a small favor to ask of you. Teeny tiny. We happen to have any spare gold, you see? 1 piece of gold is all I ask for. That way, I could get myself some boots. Yes, that's it. Some new boots, of course. I know this is rather unusual, but I would greatly appreciate the help. So, what say you? Get out of here. I didn't mean to, Your Grace. Let me just ship here. Oh, that's a lot just to say hick. Your Grace, my village has been raided by bandits. Let me guess, there's a monster on their banners? No, not at all. Locals for sure, but they were armed. Food supplies and cattle were stolen. We would greatly appreciate your support. I can give 7 sacks of supplies. Hope this will compensate for your losses. Could be more than enough. You're much obliged, Your Grace. Sounds like Rodovia has copycats of sorts. Other bandits can now get away with their crimes more easily. They know the blame will fall on the Rodovians and hope we won't look for them. Things will settle down after the wedding, I'm sure, Your Grace. Okay, map. Get the last post done. Okay. Get it up. 3-day weekend, let's go. Yeah, that is terrible timing to get sick. Okay. Dungeon. I didn't think a king would come down the dungeons. Honor, truly. Okay. Your Grace, I really don't understand. Why am I here? You know why. How do you dare ask that? We're going to stay here until Lady Ada comes. Fine, Your Grace. Okay, wife.
Ibana.
Darling. Has Ursulia spoken to you at all?
Nalo.
She hasn't. I'm very worried about her.
Alba.
She hasn't eaten anything for the past few days. Hope she'll forgive us for this one day.
Ikana.
I didn't tell you to stay here. I'm just leaving. Okay. Yeah, because you won't let me see my daughter. Okay. Next week. Yep. Okay. The Queen wanted to see you, Your Grace.
Alba Uka.
Your Grace, you called for me? I have found your thief.
Isdana.
Grace, if I may, can I take him with me? Of course, do whatever you may desire with him.
Iba Ua.
Don't worry, Your Grace, I'll show him where his place is.
Akana.
And, of course, you can count on my help during your upcoming battle.
Iba Ashtako.
I don't have much to offer, but it's better than nothing. I'm glad we became allies, Lady Ada. It's good to have you on our side. It's my pleasure. Yes. Thank you for now.
Ekatene.
Let me know if you need anything. No sign of the Vadovians at the West Post, Your Grace. We did find a hell of a mess, though. They left gold and supplies behind. He must have been gone away in a hurry. I mean, that's some. That's some supplies and gold. Grace, certain thing they're after me. What am I saying? Why would I say this? Why would you tell someone you know that they know? I better leave. I can leave, right?
Fana Uta.
Your Grace, I came here to ask for your help.
Isukana.
My father is very sick with fever. Please help.
Una
He's
Fakana.
pale as a ghost and he shakes and sweats all the time.
Balahuna.
We have tried treating the fever with cold water and a poultice of butter, onion, and garlic.
Inasapush.
We have given him a concoction of worm wood and mint.
Lasawa.
Egads, we even tried letting the bad blood with leeches.
Ono Sola.
I'm afraid he might not last another night. Grace, if we had a court witch available, she could handle these diseases. That's true. You should put out word that we are looking for one. As for your father, think a healer will be able... I'm sorry, last time I tried to give them money, they got upset. Now I try to give them an answer and they get upset. Think a healer will be able to provide better help than I could.
Teguofa.
Don't you think I've tried that already? I wouldn't have come here otherwise. To hell with it. That crazy old witch from the forest is my best bet now. Okay. What's up, daughter?
Elakaf.
Father. Ursula, you finally came out.
No Esther.
Can you please come and meet me at the wall when you get a chance? I wanted to talk to you. Of course, I'll see you there. What's up, Audrey? With the Jovian post gone, I think we are ready for the wedding, Your Grace. Okay, cool. Oh, get up. Walk, please. There we go. Okay. Council chamber, gardens, castle wall. Let's go see the daughter.
Dilla.
Oh, it's you. You wanted to see me?
Elakana.
I'm sorry I shouted at you, Father.
Atonfono.
Didn't mean it when I called you stupid.
Estene.
Just wish things were different.
Elsta Aka.
Just wish I'd spent the past couple of days being with you, not angry at you. I know, darling, I know.
Epa.
I love you, Father. I love you more than anything in this world, Luli.
Stenne.
I know. Hate it when you call me that. You're still my Luli. Oh, you hate it when I call you that.
Ene.
It's alright, Papa.
Mikanas.
I'll miss you calling me Luli. Your mother has prepared one hell of a wedding.
Funuma.
I better get ready before she finds me. Let's see you at the party.
Uvana. Fana.
Okay, let's go see our daughters.
Kala.
Your Grace, how are you doing?
Isun.
Yep.
Uno.
Are you ready for the wedding?
Sina.
Yes, I just had one question I must ask you, Grace. Yes?
Alafu.
May Smudge come to the wedding too? Well, I guess. But you need to keep him very close to you, Sidani.
Alana.
Yeah, always keep him closer, Grace. I also thought she was going to jump. I thought she was going to jump when she was like, meet me at the wall. I was like, part of me was like, she's going to be so spiteful. She's like, fuck you, father. Fine, he can come. Don't forget to say goodbye to Ursulia. She's leaving right after the wedding. Yes, I also need to say goodbye to Dusty. It's going to be alright, silly pickle.
Enovu.
Yes, father. We're almost ready for the wedding. It's going to be quite a banquet.
San.
Yeah, you it will. Not for Ursulia.
Ilakano.
Still can't believe she's leaving. Hopefully she can learn to be friends with Prince Ivo.
Alana.
I don't think she wants to. I know. I wish we had more time to find a prince. This is the way it has to be. After I think silly. Do I ever fucking get him? Okay, council chamber. How's your wife? I haven't seen Paloma in years. Does the illness persist? Huh. Sounds like you might also be sick. Why are you so curious about her? Yes, she is still sick, otherwise I wouldn't even be here. But like I told you already, it's none of your business. I'd like to know a little about your son before, the marriage. What's there to say? Ivo has royal blood, and I pay enough for his masters to ensure that he's at least half as smart as I am. Can you just leave me alone, Eric? I'm trying to focus here. Those books of any use? Healing fever, how to prevent dysentery, something about malaria. All of these are useless. Did Elise and Bravia resolve their wars yet? What were they fighting about again? Land? Witchcraft? I don't know and I don't care to find out. I have enough of my own problems. Is everything alright in Hagos? Always wanted to visit your beautiful town. Why don't you? Go and see for yourself what it's like. Better than this rat hole. We've been preparing for this for weeks. We've booked a florist, bought throne decorations. We'll have a live band. There's no need. I just want it to be over and done with. Who cares about some stupid decorations? It's vows that are important. I hate weddings. You'll forget what they're really about. Oh, well, it's going to be quite a party either way. I'll see you there. Yes, very well. God, this guy sucks. Let's go see the wife.
Ina.
Darling. I wanted to look at the dress, but fine, I'll talk to the wife.
Stiva.
Everything is ready, apart from one last thing. Choosing a dress, I'll let you do the honors. I'm leaning towards middle. What do you guys think? I'm thinking middle. Because this is really fucking muted. This is too foofy. Yeah, middle.
Abba.
This is a middle ground gown.
Homa.
Nothing special, but for 25 pieces of gold, we can't expect too much.
Aiva.
What do you think? The puffy one, yes? 25 gold? God, that's really expensive, but...
Eftina.
What? Oh, yes, I suppose it's not too bad, I suppose.
Uva.
I'm so happy her
Uvina.
daughter is marrying a prince.
Itanov.
A prince, not a barbaric Rodovian.
Bibas.
Knew everything would turn out fine.
Memo.
Fine, I will stay here. Okay. How much was the poofy one? If 25 gold was for the middle one, whatever the poofy one was too much. Okay. We can go ahead with the wedding.
Cabo.
I'll be in the throne room if you need me. Read as much as you like. Okay, time for the wedding. King of Davern and Tanya make an alliance treaty to join forces against Dovia.
Fine.
Him.
Alright.
I'm overwhelmed by the beauty of my
Fly.
new wife here.
Fly, Harry.
I'll enjoy the company, I'm sure.
Fly.
And
Right up.
ah, damn it. Ivo, are you alright? Well, we don't need him to crash the wedding if he's just gonna fall. Ivo, are you alright?
Hey, what's that?
Of course, I'm perfectly fine, thank you, Your
Oh,
Grace.
yeah.
So,
Why? Oh, yeah.
like I said, cheers to the wedding. Here's to that.
Hey, oh, yeah.
Forgive me, Father said I should make some kind of speech.
Fly away.
Not sure what to say. I hope I didn't offend
Fly
you.
that.
Anyway, you look very pretty, Lucilia.
Fly.
Wow. We could technically tell her about it right now at the wedding and ruin everything. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. I'm mostly torn between the first two. Think saying he's a good lad is the best option. Yeah. I won't let you marry someone inappropriate. You know that, right, Lucilia?
Umbal.
Bit clumsy to be sure, but he will grow out of that.
Fly, Harry.
I'll be on my way if you will excuse me.
Boy.
Talus,
Boy.
about the Rodovians.
Sada, boy.
This seal's a deal, Eric. You get the army, I get full access to the archives.
That fly, yeah.
I'll ensure if you would honor your bargain, Eric.
Oh, yeah.
Why would you think that?
Fly that way.
You're a family man, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. Fly.
I don't think you would want to let your daughter leave the nest just yet.
Cabo.
Believe me, the other option didn't seem any better. And the party went on. Everyone was busy eating fancy food, drinking the finest wine. Band was class act. I looked for him everywhere. Oh no, you lost Smudge! Not Smudge! Looked for him everywhere. Stirred up every pot, even in the kitchen.
Goodbye.
Don't worry. We'll find him, Sidani.
What the?
This salad looks surprisingly flavorsome.
Zadu.
What is it? A Calidis recipe? The dress is not half bad. Didn't know they had such sublime taste.
Zoe.
Oh no! Poor Smudge! These snails are extremely undercooked food.
Apand.
What snails? That's not part of the menu. Smudge! The party went better than anyone expected.
Soya.
Listen, I think I've wasted...
Soy.
it's been enough time with the guests.
Fly.
I really need to get back to the archives. If you don't mind, I will take my leave, Eric.
Nai.
Tell us, Your Grace.
Nai.
I'm leaving so early.
Nai.
Toast, toast. Drink at least one more with us.
Zoe.
See? Perfect timing, Your Grace.
Fly.
Will I get some peace after that?
Fly.
To the young couple. Until the ill-fated toast, that is. You know what? Fuck that guy. Cough. Cough.
Ik.
Eric, do something.
Kwa.
Send for the doctor.
Wada.
Don't just stand there, idiots. You're the king. Go, go, go. Talus is on the ground before anyone had a chance to react.
Aqua.
He is not... Is he?
Fly.
Father? Your Grace.
Fly.
Father?
Fly.
How could you?
Fly that boy.
Eric, how could you ever allow for this to happen? Eric, you have accommodated us in your castle, which we are grateful for, but this? This is beyond our beliefs. You have failed as a host and are responsible for the events of tonight.
Yes.
The king of Atania, Talus, is dead. Ivo, you're Talus' only son. You have no choice but take up the burden of the crown upon yourself. Go ahead, Ivo.
Fly that.
You're not gonna have a ceremony or anything? You're just gonna be like, hey, yo. See that crown laying on the dead guy? Pick it up, put it on your head. It's yours now, kid. You earned it. Eric, I can't believe this. You leave me no choice. As the new king of Tanya, my first order is to withhold the armies that my father promised to you, and I will not be paying for your agents. Eric, the king of Davern, you are responsible for Talus's death, unless otherwise can be proven upon a royal trial. Until then, Davern will not receive support from Atana.
Fly that boy.
Ursulia, pack your things. We're taking my father home.
Gaba.
Hey, no, you can't do that. Your Grace, the wedding is over. The vows were said. The marriage still stands. Have courage, my darling. Your kingdom has agents available prior. They will be listed here. To make an agent available for the next week, we will need to pay for them. Hire an agent, click on the button with her name. You will see the cost added to the summary. Fuck. What if he killed himself? What if it was that guy that insisted on another drink? Sucks.
Zoom.
And that's all I can recall, Your Grace.
See.
Considering how much I drank that night, it's quite remarkable I remember anything. Surely it can remember more than that. Is anything suspicious? Anyone wandering off where they shouldn't? Lady Lena, blah, blah, blah. And we are glad your daughter has been found safe and well. I did accidentally skip the way set. I think we have examined all the guests, Your Grace. You haven't heard anything out of the ordinary. Talus's soldiers were the main bulk of our army. Solving the murder case will surely convince Ivo to aid us in battle. Whoever did poison Talus must have planned it out to the smallest detail. Find any leads? Do let me know, Your Grace. Talus wasn't anyone's favorite person. We need to have a very good reason to murder the king of Atana. We mustn't lose focus on our main goal, however. Govia won't wait for us to resolve this. The situation we shan't rely on Talus's Ivo's army. We need to seek help from other lords, in case we can't convince Ivo in time. As for the army, We need to reach out to neighboring lords, make allies, sign treaties. Sounds like you're in quite a pickle, Your Grace. You're still here?
So.
Speaking of allies, treaties, etc.
Yeah.
I have a hefty army waiting for orders. I can throw in some extra gold and supplies to aid you too. 230 men and 6 gold. What sketch? You do want something in return, I presume?
So.
Lures. From Pendle, Your Grace. He stopped delivering spices to my associates in Branca. Turmeric, caraway, anise. Food's as bland as hell without all these. Persuade lures to renew the deliveries, and my men will aid you in battle, Your Grace. Let's see what can be done. Very well, Your Grace. Now that's a start. We should invite lures over, see what we can do. Also marked areas of interest on the map. Might be worth checking them. Maybe we can find a piece of gold or two. Oh, welcome back, Pigeon. Don't know when Rodovia will show up, but we need to start preparing for battle as soon as possible. I've made a note of things we can do on our weekly summary, Your Grace. We'll be able to deny payment for our agents. Can't expect them to work if you don't pay them, but at least we can save a coin. Training our army will also cost us supplies. Only gets more difficult from now on, Your Grace. Oh, and here are the petitioners. Perhaps the servant will shine some light on the case? Now you use the royal map to explore locations to help locals try to gain extra resources. Open the map. Okay, but allies. Sheriff Bell, you need to make alliances with lords. Some lords provide extra gold or supplies in addition to their army offer. Lords' offerings are shown to the right of their profile. Okay. Well, there's Masha. We need to talk to lures. Okay. In the agents explore location, simply select the location and click the magnifying glass. Okay, well, we'll wait first, see if people need them. Okay, servant, what do you need? You have a call to me, Your Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. I don't know, Your Grace. I was only bringing food and drinks. Like I was told. I'm so sorry, Your Grace. I swear I did nothing, by the gods. Please don't punish me. I swear I did not know these drinks were poisoned. I only picked them up from the kitchen and brought them to the ceremony. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. Calm down, it's over. Wasn't saying you did anything. Just trying to get to the bottom of this. I wasn't my family, Your Grace. I know nothing. But the dungeon guard might know something. He has mentioned he saw someone in the wine cellar that night. I don't know anything else, though, I swear. Leave that as our search, then. You go, but don't leave Davern until the royal trial. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, my son, a disgrace to the family. I sent him to gather some brushwood in the forest. Turns out he's too dumb to find his way back home. You think you could help us find him? I mean, there's no rush. I'm sure his men can track your boy down. I'll talk to him sense in that little loafer once he's found, of course. Give me a service, Grace. We'd like to know. No. Okay. Oh, wait. Dear father, we have arrived. Tanya is nothing like Davern. The vast streets of Hagos expand endlessly, it seems. Asalia would love to get lost in here. The journey was tiring, but the views have compensated for everything. Tadania would have made her ears fall off with her questions if she saw the landscapes here. The cliffs and rocks span across the whole of Atania. It all makes you feel very small. On top of all these rocks, there lies Hagos, like a nest looking over everything. I understand why they used the griffin as the banner. Really sorry for the last weeks we spent together. Hug mother for me. Yours, Ursulia. Ah, yes. Tanya can be very pretty, but also very dangerous. You don't want to be caught out in the cruel windstorms. You should reply to Ursulia. Tell her it's good to hear from her. Of course, what should I ask her about? I'm not sure. Maybe the girls have some questions. Of course, let me know when you're ready to write the letter. At least I can talk to my daughter. Dungeon. Can I help you, Grace? Tell me what happened during the wedding night. Servant said you saw someone? Saw someone? No, but I have found this. Some kind of tooth, I think. How do you obtain this item? Escorting the prisoners, your grace, well, might have had a drink or two with the other guards. It was a time to celebrate, after all. Never left the dungeons, of course. Till the end of my watch, that is. Happened at the end of your watch. Doing the usual, check all of the cellars, yes. A little unsteady, but that's where I found this tooth. Where exactly did you find this? In the wine cellar, your grace. Didn't see anyone going in there, though. They probably crept in while you were busy drinking. I'm sorry, your grace. I really didn't mean for anything bad to happen. As long as you like, your grace. Big, pointy animal or monster tooth? We don't have big creatures around the castle. Someone must have lost it. I'd be very much interested in... It would be very much in your interest that the deal doesn't go through. How could I do anything from behind these bars? Got to say, whoever killed your king has put you in a difficult spot. Don't say. You stay a while longer, maybe it'll be useful. Yeah, but what if he did do it? Okay. Daughter? Do you have questions for other daughter? I hate to see that. Yeah, the wedding didn't really go to plan, did it? No, what happened was terrible. Wedding went fairly well until then. Sule even considered dancing. She looked very beautiful in her dress. I really miss her, father. Miss her too, Ace. Her sister has arrived safely in Natana. He said he would love it there. I'm sure I would if I ever got to leave this castle. You would be able to leave the castle if you behaved better. Yeah, right. When you write to Luli, can you ask her about Ivo, what he's like? I just can't imagine having to leave here and live with some strange man. Any free space in the letter, I'll ask her. Thank you. Don't do anything silly, Asalia. Do I ever? You! You're not supposed to be here. Your Grace. Everything all right, Sidani? Last week's events were quite distressing for all of us. I don't understand why this would happen. How could someone eat Smudge? Dusty is gone. Now Smudge is, well... Smudge is 6 feet underground. But then again, I couldn't dig that deep, so I just covered him with a rock. So boring here without Luli. You promised you'd convince her to stay. Is she even going to visit us? I couldn't keep her here. She had to go, Sidani. One day you'll also find a prince you'll want to go with. Ew, I hate boys. I'll never do that. I'm about to reply something to her. You want me to say anything from you? Oh, yes. Tell her I'm taking her bedchamber. Mother let me. Or, no. Tell Asalia read her diary. No, that's not right. I have very limited space, silly pickle. So I can only say one thing? Yes. Oh, this is too big of a decision. I'll come to you later when I think of something good enough. Fine, don't worry about it too much. She will write more letters. The first one's the most important. Well, come and see me when you're ready. See you later, silly pickle. Already said I can review the evidence here. Take a look. Seek expert. Question suspects. Thanks, game. Okay, bedchamber.
Punas.
Darling.
We bye.
Can't believe Talus was poisoned. Could have been me.
Tabo.
Do you think Ursula will be alright?
Ana.
Ivo seemed very upset.
Abadaya.
Sure, she will be fine. As soon as we find out who's responsible for this, we can renew our treaty with Ivo.
Di Alba.
Who could have done something so terrible?
Wada.
Must have been one of the guests. We're gathering evidence. When we have enough proof, we'll call the royal trial.
Azufa.
Alright, darling, let's hope it gets resolved quickly. I need some rest. I
Uva.
won't let you rest.
Bajubo.
I found some clues that might lead us to the person who's behind Talus's death. What have you found? And the tooth.
Abua.
We don't have dragons anywhere near Davern. Guard found it in the wine
Jana
cellar.
Balak.
Could be from a merchant. Someone who's dealt with big beasts before.
Alakavun.
Maybe take it to a hunter, see if he can tell where exactly this tooth came from.
Ubaya.
Don't have a hunter in the castle.
Ubakubaye.
Ask Audrey to put word out that we're looking for one.
Ka.
Well, I found.
Tibawo.
Daughter has arrived safely. She seems to like Atana.
Uva.
Quite jealous of her. Atana is a beautiful place. The castle is much better than ours, too.
Boywa.
I hope she will learn her way around soon.
Uno.
So she will, darling.
Uvana.
When you write her, tell I'm sending my best wishes to both of them.
Uvashina.
Ask her how she's dealing with all these new things and what she has been doing without her sisters.
Ubabayu.
Of course, I don't want to write her a full-length book. I'll see what I can do.
Mamo.
Thank you, my darling.
Ina.
Okay. So now, go back to the throne room, talk to Audrey.
Oh.
Investigation progress.
Uba. Ubaye.
When we find evidence items, they will be shown on there together with this information we've gathered about each one. Question alerts about items we have found so far.
Ubao.
But
Ubahe. Iwawa. Obaye.
and I
Boywa.
want to tell you about the truth.
Uwaye.
Of course, what should I write? Ask about herself.
Daboy. Boya.
Tell her everyone is missing her.
Babayawo.
Well, Your Grace, I'll write her a letter. We should anticipate a reply within a couple weeks. And then I guess we'll... Question, I didn't guard her. Someone wants to... The last big animal tooth that could be used to face them, yes. Do we have... Visit Lord Ness suspects King Eric is conspiring against him. King ignored the troubled man. Seemed like he himself didn't know why he wanted Eric's attention. Yep. Spices. Ivo. Wedding. Jovian Bite. Gold boots. Lost Loafer's son. Yep. Came around. Heard the father she would apologize to her sister. Private staff, someone tried to eat pet snail. Queen wasn't happy at the king's choice of dress, but she was relieved it wasn't the cheapest one. And yeah, blah 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 blah. Okay.
Obaye. Bye.
Okay. Well then, is it at the table I can tell Audrey?
Kuwaya. Or.
Okay, fine then, go the next week. Hopefully there's a hunter and the list of people. Army needs food and supplies to stay maintained ready for battle. The bigger the army you have, the more supplies will cost to maintain it. To pay the army upkeep, simply click on the pay button and you'll see the costs added to the summary below. If you don't pay the army upkeep costs, you'll lose some soldiers. Okay. 7 additional locations explorer on the map. Gain 10 army per week. Gain boost to contentment, won't use. June will be available during the battle. What do you mean army not fed? Oh, okay, that got turned off. Okay. There we go. Keep that on. Okay. And then yeah, we'll gain more army, which we'll need. Okay. Jesus, this is difficult. Are you the hunter? Please be the hunter. Oh, you're lures. Fine, lures. Let's talk. Help from you, Your Grace. I've heard about spices. They stopped supplying Broncos and resources. Spices, I believe. I suspect you've been speaking to Etten. He trades my spices with passes to get fortune dabs. Some call it Dipu Dapu, but it's most commonly known by the name of Oracle Dust. I've heard about Dovia. I can help. You aid me in return. What's Oracle Dust? It has medicinal uses, of course, but also recreational. Highly addictive. Particularly popular amongst priests and the like. Something about spiritual enlightenment. It makes a lot of coin, but ultimately costs people's lives. Want no part in this. Shame I'm losing sales, though. Crassus. That's far away. I've heard enough. Your Grace, I urge you to help me curtail Etton's plans. Do not buy any Oracle Dust. If you hear anyone trying to sell dust, don't hesitate to put them in the dungeons. Anything suspicious happens, make sure I'm the first to know. If you do the right thing here, be sure that my army will stand by your side when the war begins. 200 soldiers. I can also help with 6 supplies. Heard Etten is selling dust near Koski. First step in the right direction would be to stop their deliveries. You're right. There's no place for dust in Davin. Thank you, Your Grace. Kind of this animal tooth. Found this in my wine cellar. Can you tell me anything about it? Looks like a healthy animal, no holes or chips. Not sure what animal it could have come from, but I'm not much of an expert on beasts. That's all for now. As you wish, Your Grace. Okay, so then one of my allies might be... Okay. Outline who looks like they would be a hunting person. Grego or Noxy. Joven. I don't know, we'll figure that out. Petro. I'm sorry for what I said last time, Your Grace. I cannot think straight sometimes. Thing is, someone is after me. How can I find out who it is? I don't have a clue. By telling one what I know, then they will know that it's worse, right? How can I help you? Your Grace, you don't understand. Tell me what you did to make someone want to come after me. I saw a man and... No, that's not it. I don't know. I can't tell, Your Grace. What if that person is listening? Do not waste my time if you cannot come up with a way for me to help you. Fine, Your Grace. Really didn't mean to upset you. I'm just so scared. Don't come here again. Okay, it's Donnie. What do you want? Your Grace? I hate that Ursulia has left already. She looked very pretty in her dress. She would look beautiful in any dress. Already miss her father. When I have a wedding, can I wear the same dress? Of course you can't, Sidani. Mother said Ursulia sent a letter, and that she's fine. You already replied to her? You asked about Dusty? I haven't asked her about Dusty yet. Can you please ask Ursulia about the cat father? Where does he sleep? What does he eat? Is he alive even? Yes, Donnie. I'll ask her about the cat. Thank you, Father. Your Grace. Father, promise to practice sword fighting with me, remember? Maybe we can try later today? Please? Of
Badabo.
course, I'll see you in the gardens once I'm done here.
Toy boy.
Your Grace, men with monsters on their banners came ravaging our village. They set our barn on fire. It wasn't long before the flames spread to other buildings. The village is still burning. Most of our supplies are already lost. Please send someone to help us. No, you can't have supplies. I believe this should be enough to help you get back up and running. Your Grace is very kind. Your good deeds will spread far, I'm sure. If we send Joel to Kasky, he should be able to stop the sales, Your Grace. If we manage to do without problems, we can show Lurs that we're on his side and he'll aid us with his army and supplies. Do this though, we'll probably offend Ed and he will not join our banners. That's fine, he's working on drugs. Fuck that dude. Oh yeah, he's fucking busy right now. Okay, fine. Get up. Go see our family. Okay. Daughter. Yes, father. How's your practice? Are you ready? Hey, that was good. I know. Ah, too slow. Have you heard about Sadani? What happened? Told her she should find a pet that can actually do something besides being disgusting. She's been leaving bait in the gardens since then. Ah, damn it! In the evening, I told her something took her bait. She saw a huge skunk half her size. She panicked. She grabbed my sword. She could barely lift it. It was hilarious. She kept hitting that poor skunk, but wouldn't budge. Poor Sadani. She wouldn't hurt an animal. Mother heard her scream. She came and ruined everything. Sadani actually cried when she found out this thing was stuffed. Oh, Salia. Come on, father, you have to admit, this is funny. Only a little bit. Can't believe she would attack the skunk. You think she can fight because she keeps seeing you running around with your sword? I know, she keeps pestering me to fight her. We should end it here. I better check on Sadani. Sadani! Your Grace. Father told me about what happened. Well, just got scared. I didn't know what else to do. It was dark out there, and the eyes were shiny. I was worried he'd be mad at me for bringing monsters to the castle. It just took Salia's sword. I'm so sorry I ruined your stuffed animal, Father. Hope you forgive me. It was an old stuffed skunk. I was going to get rid of it anyway. You're very brave, but I don't want you running around with that sword again, alright? Fine, I won't. Let's see you later, silly pickle. Okay, allies. I'm gonna go with Noski. Okay, and then...
Boy?
Yeah, I guess go the next week. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Boy, boy.
Your Grace, we have found the little boy.
Boy, boy.
He went straight back to his parents. Father mumbled something about one more mouth to feed. Not sure he would have been better off in the forest. Oh, you're Your Grace, it is I! Noxie, the Dragon Slayer, bowing low before you. Also known as Grophos the Great, Warnos the Wise, Pieta the Powerful. The royal wedding was fantastic. Well, until, the food was first class. But amongst all the pleasures, I didn't have a chance to introduce myself. You're the famous Dragon Slayer? Yes, I'm quite accustomed to my fame preceding my arrivals. It is my pleasure to meet you. Would you like to hear about my fierce battle with the foul worm, Your Grace? I'm all ears. The beast was fast. Its sharp claws would tear human skin with absurdities. I stole into its home force with great care and planned a path to its defeat. Dragon's nest was at the very top of a mighty oak tree overlooking a rushing river. Clever as I am, I noticed that the nest was full of hatchlings. Mucky little dragon puppies. I chopped down the tree while the big one wasn't there. The great oak creaked, groaned, and fell straight into the furious river underneath, taking the dragon's young with it. The squeak of the little dragons carried far, and so the big beast herself appeared. Desperately trying to save her babies from the brutal current, she kept crashing into one boulder after the other. At last, she dragged her battered body onto the shore, but the weakened creature was no match for my mighty arm, and the beast was no more. After all, wit and brains come before strength and fists. Remember that, kids. Your Grace. Impressive, isn't it? After all the other adventures, of course, I traveled to Davern seeking further challenges. So I've come straight to the king. Now tell me, Your Grace, what evil creatures await me here, staining your beautiful land? I haven't noticed any monsters. Well, I'm sure there's something. Everywhere has its own dragon, its own Kikamor, its own worm. Just say what it is and consider it gone. Well, there is Rodovia. Rodovia? Well, I've never heard of such a creature. What is it? What does it do? Emit gas? Crush its bones under its heavy hooves? Breathe fire? An army from behind the tall mountains. They aim to claim Davern as their own. An army? I see. Well, that is a hell of a challenge. I can help, though. They call me Graphos the Great for a reason. For the years of my adventurous career, I have met a lot of people, even more owe me their lives. I will give you all I can. Soldiers, supplies, I will stand at your side in battle. I reckon I can gather 180 men. And 5 supplies will also come in handy, I'm sure. And in return, I ask for... Oh, absolutely nothing at all. I'm a noble, upstanding knight. I live to serve, help, and... well, be famous. Noxie, hating the king of Davern in a real battle. Hey, sweet game. They will write fine songs about this. I found this large tooth. Do you know anything about it? That's an impressive tooth. Must have been one hell of a beast. You know where such a tooth could come from? I wish I could tell you a heroic story about defeating such an imposing beast, Your Grace. I'm doing okay in the game. I am doing good in real life, though. Yes, let me get a drink.
What's this, sir?
Drink it.
How are you doing, sweet game? I am playing? Okay, let me play. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Okay. Sadly, I can't because this tooth is not from my collection. I don't think so, anyway. Wish it was, though. Can I buy it off you?
Da.
Absolutely not, Noxie.
Kuiuia.
I need this tooth to prove my innocence to King Ivo.
Tabua.
Maybe after the royal trial.
Koi.
Damn, you're a dead end. That'll be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. At least I increased my arm size.
Kaboi.
This a new pet you're hiding there, silly pickle? Your Grace, may I introduce you to? The Stabber!
Kuada boy.
Oh no! I do like when she calls him stupid, because he is stupid. The Hedgehog!
Boy.
What is this all about? Well, Father, do you know the tale of Hansen? Hansen was a hedgehog who rode on a black rooster, Your Grace. He was ugly and unwanted, but one day he helped a king to find his way home. Damn it, I right-clicked by accident. Blah, blah. It turned out that the king's daughter was the first to greet him. 1 year later, the hedgehog came to claim his reward and married the princess. It was difficult for the princess to love the ugly creature Hansen was, but she learned to accept him, and once she proved her true love for him, Hansen turned into the most handsome prince with the biggest castle made out of diamonds. Huh, this story sounds familiar.
We bye.
Wish life was as simple as a fairy tale. Yes, Lady Danica always tells me this tale before bed, Father. It's a well-known story. A lot of books have different versions of it. The most popular was something about an old man with white hair killing monsters. It's very silly, but Danica loves this one a lot. I see. I will turn the Stabber into a prince. A prince? Oh, it's not for me, Father. Once the Stabber is a prince, he can help get Luli back. Sure, she will like him more than Ivo. And then she and Dusty can come back to the castle.
Doi.
Why the Stabber? Well, I wanted to name him Hansen, but that name is already taken. The other option was to call him Squisher, but it didn't seem like that'd scare off enemies. Underneath, he has a velvet, yummy tummy. You wish you could just stroke and squish all day. But on top, it's a whole different story. On top, he's the scary, stiff Stabber. I love this kid.
Da ba wa wa wa.
Very well, keep the Stabber close to you, but don't lose him, and
Gaba.
don't stab yourself. He's not the Stabber. It's the Stabber. The Stabber is on a mission. He is about to stab someone.
Ubai.
At least you'll be occupied.
Uba.
I'm not sure if that's a good thing. Best kid.
Ke boy.
Your Grace, my village has been raided by
Doi
bandits.
boy.
These scum are fiercer than any other.
Boy.
There have been casualties. They have killed an entire family. You're counting on help from your general, Your Grace.
Uba.
Keep an eye on these bandits. Make sure Rodovians are not claiming for their
Uba.
posts. They're locals. We just show them that there are no place for such behavior. God damn it.
Kubai.
You shall get the help you need. My general will find the bandits and bring them to justice.
Kubai.
I knew we would get revenge. Thank you, Your Grace. I'm never gonna get to fucking stop the drug trade. Okay, allies. Grego, Masha, Violet, Nina, and Jovan. Grego, come on down.
Oh.
Grace, how's our investigation going? I found Sammeltooth.
Uba.
I don't know how I end up in our castle. There's a table for you in the council chamber where you can inspect the items. You should invite and question the lords. Who knows, maybe we'll be able to learn something from them. Remember, they may not always tell you the truth, Your Grace. While you're inviting them, we should try to form alliances too. Okay. Head on out. Okay, let's go to... Is there really nothing to do today?
Hello.
Oi.
Do you mind if I pet him? That's all, Your Grace. Just don't...
Kwa.
Ouch. Stab yourself. I like you, Stabber.
Hello.
I.
Hello.
Kaba.
You think he'd learn his second time not to stab himself. Apparently, he's dumb as bricks.
Anna.
Okay, just go to the next week then. Can I please get another general? I really need it at this point. Uh, um, Dear Father, my husband, King Ivo, is very good to me. He has done everything to make me feel at home. I spend most of my days reading books and learning about Tana. King Ivo wishes me to grow familiar with their traditions. Start each day with prayer, followed by a rich, lavish breakfast. Later, I learn more about the history of Etana and its geography. Last week, I met Paloma, the king's mother. She's poorly, but King Ivo says he will continue his father's quest to find a cure for her illness.
Iwa.
Ivo certainly wants his wife to understand their ways.
Doi.
I'm not sure I like it.
Dabo.
Ask Ursula about something else.
Oi.
Ask her about the cat.
Doi.
Tell her Sidani keeps pestering me.
Obayawa.
Very well, Your Grace. I'll write her a letter. Should anticipate a reply within a couple of weeks. Grego, my dude. You have sent a pigeon for me?
Ubaiwa.
I have. Welcome to our castle.
Dabo.
Presume you have heard about our upcoming battle with Rodovia.
Dubai.
I have, of course.
Dubai.
Otherwise, I wouldn't be here. I want to help.
Dubai.
So here's my deal. I pride myself in my knowledge of art.
Dubai.
My collection of paintings is the biggest in the kingdom.
Dabo.
I own paintings by the most prestigious of artists.
Dubai.
Sylvek van Gogh, Monowski, Pisak, you get the idea.
Dubai.
I've heard recently that you hold a very valuable painting. It'd be perfect for my collection.
Dabo.
The Stork, by Sylvek van Gogh.
Oya.
Don't say anything yet.
Dudo.
You haven't heard the rest of my deal.
Dubai.
And off you 80 well-trained men
Dubai.
and 3 supplies.
Dubai.
Now that pain must mean a lot to you.
Dubai.
Of course it does. Needs to vanish from my dreams. I mean, it'll look better in my gallery alongside the others. I imagine the painting is hanging somewhere, so I'll give you time to take it down. That is, of course, if you agree to my deal. I'd like to pick it up personally, so invite me whenever you're ready. I mean, it's family crest kind of deal, but at the same time, fucking just do it. I'd rather lose a painting than a fucking daughter. I'll get the painting ready as soon as I'm done with my duties. Fabulous. I cannot wait. Be waiting for the pigeon. Hey, you. You've really gone overboard this time. No, it was you. Now everything is clear. I stayed in the woods waiting for 3 weeks. Now I know. Calm down. Sir, this is all just happening in your head. No one is trying to harm you. You need to calm down. In my head, my door is open. My cat was gone. She wouldn't have left by herself. She's a cat, of course she would. No, that's a lie. Wait, why am I here? I better go now. I can leave, right? What do I do? What do I do?
Yeah, boy.
Uh, what are you doing here with this brush?
Anu vaka.
Mother made me sweep all the corridors.
Ibawo.
Why? What did you do this time?
Invu.
Nothing.
Boy.
As, tell me what you did. Nothing, I swear.
Boya.
Mother won't tell me what you did if you won't.
Uhalaka.
Better start sweeping before she finds me.
Waka. Akam. Ellen.
My name is Olivia, Your Grace. Okay. Your theme's interesting.
Elele danga.
Come from the forest. I'm the leader of the cult of the trees in the western woods.
Unash.
I know I'm probably not welcome here, but you're my last hope, Your Grace.
Esta umva.
I've asked all the neighboring villages for help, but they despise my god.
Dona estufun.
In the middle of the forest, we have a sacred oak, and because of all the recent rains, the area around it has flooded.
Sonene.
A stream of water keeps running all over its roots.
Ununu.
We have tried stopping the water, but we don't have the appropriate tools.
Nudakana.
People need this tree to pray to, Your Grace.
Iswena.
That it, they are depressed and scared.
Istakano ufta.
Can't bear to see them so hopeless.
Unala.
Please help us, Your Grace.
Ooh.
Are you praying to a tree?
Ate enu.
Yes, Your Grace. It is the tree of the god of thunder.
Ulakana.
Symbol of love and life filled with healing powers.
Estudo andun.
Nothing bad can happen to this tree, Your Grace. Please, I beg you.
Dubai.
Take all my money.
Esto uv.
Oh, Your Grace, thank you so much.
Sultana.
Come to say, I wasn't expecting you to help us.
Elala kurtu.
I'll make sure people know about your good heart.
What?
I hope your tree is going to be alright.
Hey, Bell.
Your Grace, a traveling merchant here.
Bell.
I'm selling rather exclusive wares if you're interested. Silk, perfumes, books, decorations, whatever your royal soul might desire. Tells me you might be interested in something more delicate merchandise, though. I have a knack for these things, am I right?
What?
Oh, how fantastic. You see, I have something very precious here. Satisfaction for the most delusioned pleasure seekers. Some say it's a perfect cure for when you don't feel particularly inspired. Others may use it purely for recreation. It's very good, generally, if you're going through a bad spell, Your Grace. I have one pack of dust for just 7 gold pieces. If you're tempted to grab another sack, I might throw it in for only 5 gold. Be 2 whole packs for only 12 gold. Now that's an ideal worthy of your royal bottom, now no one is. Your place is in my dungeons, bitch. Won't allow Oracle dust in the tavern. Your Grace, there's nothing wrong with selling a few packs of sugar dust. What other pleasures were you thinking about? Oracle dust? I've never heard of it. I dare you lie to your king. My guards will take care of you at the exit. Okay, so that was, right, lures I should message about it? Turn out Adam's train, spice, and where Oracle does. 2 things lures asked for. President wants selling, does it? Yeah. Okay. Allies. Okay. Map. I don't have him. Yeah, he's busy right now, so get up. We'll go see what the wife says that she's up to.
Bunas.
Darling,
Boy,
you made her sweep all the corridors in the castle?
Boy.
This must have been serious.
Tano.
Eric, She's behaving worse and worse as she grows up.
Una.
Convince one of her servants to practice sword fighting with her. Oh, God.
Yana balak.
And well, the servant ended up with a huge cut on his cheek.
Ekelavo.
Shouldn't have let her play with swords, Eric.
Kaboa.
No, I shouldn't have, but I feel that if I had said no, she would still do it in secret.
Kanula.
No, Eric, we need to pay more attention to her. Especially now Luli is not here.
Aba.
No, you just need to train her more. That's the issue. You didn't train her enough.
Wana.
Your Grace.
Esta estuvuka upo.
Dungeon!
Doo-doo.
Your Grace. Can't bear this place. Please let me out. Didn't know Your Grace disapproves of the dust.
Here, deal.
Thought it's like any other consumable product. We'll get sick because of this stuff.
Hey, what da?
Everyone who sells dust in the tavern will be imprisoned. You stay here till Lord Lures arrives. Okay, well then, back to the throne room, I guess. And on to the next day. Okay. Yep. On to the next day. The craft will flourish, no man can stop. In the middle of the night we shall meet. The dust spreads fastest in the sandstorm. Is this a threat about me stopping the dust trade?
Kaboa.
Can you make any sense out of this, Audrey?
Babayawo.
Afraid just as much as you, Your Grace. Something tells me it's to do with the oracle dust, though. Pass this on to either Lures or Etna. Recall, Grace. Grace, I've found the bandits, and there are quite a bunch. They're drinking away in the forest nearby. Let the villagers deal with them. I'm ready for our next orders. Thank you. Let's hope this doesn't happen again.
Da-do.
You've called for me, Your Grace?
Kaboa.
Found this message. Ah, perfect.
What da-do?
Well done. You have imprisoned N's dust dealers. I'm sure this will discourage others from selling.
What da-do?
Thank you for keeping me informed about the shady business. This way I can keep an eye on Ed and his dealers.
Hey, do-do.
As you wish, Your Grace. Your Grace, I come from the tavern. The business has been going so well, but lately I've had some trouble, so it's all getting out of hand. Tavern became a great place for everyone to gather and have a good time. Some local panders saw an opportunity to use this place to find customers. First was fine, just some girls lurking around every now and then. And now the tavern has turned into a brothel. If only visiting for the girls. Though my sales have gone through the roof, I've got to say. Attracts customers, but the panders especially took over my tavern. And they cause all sorts of trouble, as you can imagine, Your Grace. Almost every week, I have to deal with these disrespectful, violent men. Here, they'll soon take over the tavern completely and leave me with nothing. On the other hand, if I kick them out, just relocate to another pub. Lose all my customers and we'll have to close down. Hmm. Well, I'm going to another pub.
Boy, yeah.
You should protect the tavern before they take over.
Hey, boy.
I imagine this will only get worse. You'll rebuild your business in no time, I'm sure. You call her Grace, but how can I? I'm only a weak man. They have bodyguards who can take me out with one punch. Perhaps we could send a general for a few weeks to help out. I'll send a general and he'll make sure they don't bother you anymore. Thank you, Your Grace. Your Grace, you shouldn't expect your share of the income for some time. Expecting the income to drop significantly.
Aye.
Your Grace.
Ubai.
One of the nearby lords has committed suicide. I believe as Petro.
Ubai.
Jumped down from the bridge into the river.
Uda.
And children found him floating past a village. What's this thing? This is Yes, Your Grace. You play a king who is constantly having life shit on him. But it's fun. But how's it going, Nightbug?
Hiba.
They got quite scared. He left this note.
Oh,
I'm deeply
do it,
sorry.
boy.
Let his family know they can count on us if they need anything. You didn't have anyone, Your Grace.
Boy,
Just trying to wind down? Good idea. It is getting late in the evening. Thank you for the information. Oh, I'm sorry. I let down the city because a guy jumped off a bridge. It's enough from Petra. It reads, I don't know who it was. It kept following me. I cannot make living in fear anymore. Cannot take living in fear anymore. I hope you are happy now that I'm gone, whoever you are. It's terrible. I wish I could have helped him. Donnie? Your Grace? I come to you with a special request. Turn... Whoa, 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 whoa. You just called him Stabber. His name's Stabber. Into a prince, I need to lift his curse. I researched more into it. I think you're the youngest one of us who can read, Zidani. Well, I made Donica read it for me. I already love him as hard as I can. I squish and tickle his tummy all the time. But now I need to make him rich. Your Grace, may I please request one piece of gold? Pay it back, I promise. Piece of gold to make the hedgehog rich? Of course. Here's one piece of gold. Don't lose it. Thank you, Father. Your efforts will not be forgotten. I'll also need to find a black rooster with a saddle. Know where I could find one? Oh, my silly pickle. I honestly don't know. That's fine, my king. I shall find one myself. What's up, banker? I hear that your treasury isn't in the best shape, Your Grace. One, offer my services. Do I borrow the gold? Yes. Anything else, Your Grace? That's it for now. The Bank de Florentini is always happy to help. Okay. So then, allies. Fucking. Jovan. Okay, kid has throne. Go be king of the castle. King of the castle. Okay, no points of interest today. So let's go pet the stabber.
You. Da.
And with that, we end the week. Okay. Wow. Boom. New day. Dear Eric, I hear that I'm already too late to marry your daughter. We had some struggles, but we will be ready within 14 weeks. I believe we can explore other options, and I hope you will keep to your promise. Beren, the King of Rodovia. They know they will come to get another daughter. 14 weeks? That's too soon. Need to gather an army. We need to make an alliances and hope Ivo will help us. 14. You're awake. You gave us all a big fright indeed. 14 weeks. We need to make allies. Prepare for battle. Calm down. You're fretting worse than me. Everything's going to be fine. We have plenty of time to prepare. Doctors say you're worrying too much. If you were younger, it wouldn't be too much of a concern. At your age, it's a concern. You need to take care of yourself. How can I do that? You have to prepare for battle. You have no army. Yes, that we must, but you need to be calm. Everything will be fine. Now, go. You still have work left to do. Alright, better get on with things.
Boy?
Damn, I look so tired. Maybe I'm just old. Okay. To the throne room. Okay. Yovan. Your Grace? Oh, sorry. Now I'll talk to you, Yovan. Lord Yovan, Your Grace? My condolences about Tali's death. I heard about Rodovia. I will help you with him. And 20 men will be at your command. I'll also give you 5 gold. But only if Sir Frederick joins your ranks. I wouldn't want to upset him. Sir Frederick. Battle for Brianna? You must have heard. He led the defense force. Repelled an army 5 times bigger. My superior officer. I served under his banner. Although it has been many years, we keep in contact. We train together. Recent years haven't been easy for him, I must say. Thank you, Yovan. Send a pigeon right away. No worry, Your Grace. Sir Frederick will help. It's just a formality. Have the Sammeltooth? Can you tell me anything about it? You have an extensive library, Your Grace. Don't you have a bestiary you could look at? I don't think we keep any bestiaries in our library. I don't either. I think someone who has personally dealt with a lot of animals would know more about this tooth. Convince Sir Frederick to join, and I will also help your cause. That'll be all for now. As you please, Your Grace. Grace, I hope you're fine. I'm feeling a little better, yes. Anything happened while I was gone? No, everything's the same. About the letter. We need to focus on gathering as many allies as possible in the next weeks. Fight lords and see how we can make alliances with them. While we're doing that, we should also focus on these evidence items for the royal trial. Question lords and see if any of these things lead us to the killer. I don't mean to cause you stress, but we only have 14 weeks. Of course, Augie. Agree, we shouldn't get distracted with petty matters. Let's get to it. Your Grace, may I have your audience, please? I want to do some fishing. Like I always do, Your Grace. But alas, foolish as I am, I fell asleep, yes. Stupid Stefan. I always have to mess everything up. Anyway, someone took my fishing rod. And now I have nothing. Just the only thing I had left after my wife died. Oh, my sweet Hannah. If she saw what a mess I am, she'd put me right into my place. It's all my fault, Your Grace. I only want me and her to have the kids to have a good time. So I took everybody out to my boat. And then the storm came, and I just flipped the boat upside down. I swear I didn't know, Your Grace. When I woke up on the shore, they were all gone. So I'll wait every day, and I fish to pass time. And now I don't even have my rod. Please, Your Grace, spare the old man. If I could ask for a piece of gold, I swear I'll buy a fishing rod and nothing else. Fucking get out of here. Oh, Your Grace, I'm out of here in no time. Lady Ada, what are you doing here? Your Grace, it was nice to see you again. I bring some news. Heard you were selling some paintings to Lord Vesemary. He was bragging about doing some deal with you. Yes, he visited me. Not sure what your stance on this is, but I wanted to let you know
Uga.
Lord Vesemary is no art collector.
Uga.
He's an artist and egomaniac.
Hira.
He buys these beautiful artworks and burns them.
Bakana.
Great shame, because they're very valuable.
Uga.
These artists definitely deserve recognition. He believes only his artwork is true art.
Uva upa.
I suppose just bear in mind that if you give him a painting, it'll be burned.
Cabo boy.
Of course, thank you for letting me know. I must talk to him about it.
Tanga una.
Your Grace, I've come to tell you that the water from the oak has cleared.
Unas.
Our people hadn't prayed or confessed in weeks.
Fene.
Oh, they're so happy now.
Ana.
I brought you something small as a gift.
Ana kahe.
It's a bouquet made from the oaks of fallen leaves.
Trasena.
I saved them from last year.
Esta uva.
It will bring love and luck to your throne
Boy
room.
baka.
Well, thank you. I hope it really does.
Nala.
Just leave it by the window. It is pretty.
Da boy.
This oak bouquet is supposed to bring me luck.
Akibi.
Your Grace! Bring you special thing of magical splendor. It's only worthy of a royal. No one else deserves this magnificent being. Grace, I present you my magical cock. It's a black rooster. Don't let your eyes fool you. This ain't a regular cock, Your Grace. This cock has been enchanted. I can't tell a lie from the truth, Your Grace. Oh, I can tell a lie. And when it senses a lie, it will voice its disapproval. I believe it would be a real asset to your throne room. It will help you lead better than any advisor. See, I'm no liar. The cock stayed quiet.
Oh.
I can't be sure this thing works. Treasure yourself. Grace, tell a lie or a truth. I had a very delicious porridge for breakfast. See? I wasn't lying, Your Grace. How much do you want for this thing? Only 18 gold, Your Grace. A very good price for a lie detector. I don't know if this thing will work. My daughter would be quite happy with it. Fine, Your Grace, just make sure she doesn't lose it. Let me set it all up. All set. Take care, Your Grace. Donnie's gonna love this. I should go find her later. Cock. Okay. We made our little girl the happiest girl ever. I have something to show you. You're going to love it.
Alakani.
Just let me finish feeding Stabber. The Stabber. Father, I'll come later. Fine, silly pickle. I'll wait for you in the throne room. Okay, I guess it's the one that's where I just have to wait a week instead. Oh, that's right. Thank you for reminding me. Okay, I can bring Sir Frederick. I need to bring Sir Frederick. That's right. Yeah, and then my general's out. Okay. Okay. Oof. It's bad. We're hemorrhaging gold. Sorry, Stan. You demand, but not this week. No, we have some very pressing issues now, but during last week's incident, perhaps we should think about securing an heir, Your Grace. Years are passing by and none of us are getting any younger. you don't have a rightful heir, I will be next in line. Not a bad person, but it's lucky died from it just become a part of Atana. As a shared, Rulia and I are working on an heir. At this age, it's not so easy anymore. Of course, 3 daughters is already plenty, Your Grace. Let me worry about this one once we have dealt with Rodovia. Your Grace, I have helped the tavern owner get rid of the panderers. Don't know what was cooking up there, but it was right mess when we arrived. Glad you managed to put an end to it. At your service, Your Grace. I'm looking for allies. Lord Jovan mentioned you could help. Yes, I've heard of your troubles, Your Grace. Cordovians lack proper training, but God knows what they have at their disposal. My 80 men, 4 gold and 2 supplies will be a great boon. As a noble knight, it is my duty to help those in need. However, I cannot allow liars to taint my knight's honor. The battle for Brianna, Keldu. Under my command, the army of the 2-headed bird was defeated. I've lost 3 fingers in my time. I've endured many broken bones. But Noxie, not a single scar. Even the finest swordsmen bear scars. Many have fought and died. That's Noxie. Show me a single person who can confirm his accomplishments. Someone who actually saw him in a fight. For all we know is just prettily worded lies. Noxie is a deceiving liar, and I ask you to help me prove it. Didn't strike me as a dishonest man. Did he tell you the story about the griffin? There was something about a griffin in a tree. He sets the tree on fire, the big griffin comes to save her cubs, but catches her wings on fire, drops down, finishes her off. No, he told me about how he defeated a dragon. Doesn't matter. Same story, different details. Sometimes it's a dragon, other times a griffin or a wyvern. There's always a tree, babies, and something about his wits. What is it that you need help with, did you say? Tell him there's a lichiage in the nearby forest. Creature's just a story, and of course it's not there. See what he says, though. If he brings you proof, then we caught him red-handed. Help me show everyone what he's really made of, and I will stand by your side in one more battle. That's all for now. As you please, Your Grace. A rooster? Nah. You just lied. You lied. This is a cock. He's black. Oh gosh. You are the bestest father in the world. Oh boy, you are so beautiful. Stabber is going to adore you. Oh, that's a good song.
Hello?
Thank you, Your Grace. Take good care of him, silly pickle. I love you, Father. Oh, bless her.
Sarah Akana?
Father, I was wondering if we could practice the sword fighting again. Perhaps later in the gardens? You said we could do this again, Father. Very well, I'd better keep my promise then. Go on, I'll warm up. Go on, you can warm up without me. I will catch up with you in just a bit. Great, I'll see you in the gardens. Off she goes. I'd better check up on her. That peasant. Your Grace, our village was on fire last week and you helped us. We have found assistance just in time. The chapel started to catch fire, but we managed to save it. Just wanted to bring you the greatest blessings to you, Your Grace. You're forever in your debt. I'm happy to hear this. Hope the rest of the village is restored soon. We're working on it, Your Grace. Thank you again. Okay, thanks, dude. Your Grace, the general, blah blah, I must say, he was very handy. The men and the ladies have moved to another end down the village. I've lost most of my customers, so it's going to be a while before I can start making any profits again. That's fine. Wish you good luck in rebuilding your business. Please don't allow this to happen again. Of course, Your Grace. Okay, off the phone. And off I go. Okay. First things first. Council chamber. We're gonna find out what's going on with Stabber. Alright, we need to invite Noxie.
Ipak.
Your Grace? How's your mission?
来いよや。
You turned Stabber into a prince yet? No, not yet, Your Grace.
Kana.
He loves his booster, I think. Though he doesn't really want to ride it.
Kana.
I think we need to make Stabber help me in some way. So I owe him a promise.
Wala kana.
I know what I can do. Send him on a mission. Don't do anything silly, silly pickle. Don't hurt yourself. Yes, Your Grace.
いいよわい。
See you later, silly pickle. This is how I lose my youngest daughter. Who the fuck is Maya? Why is she so fucking cool? Your Grace?
Enuvu.
Yes, Father? Who's this?
うぱいわ。
You already found someone to practice with.
Eleke.
I'm not going to wait for you all day, am I?
うわや。
I haven't seen you before. Who are you?
Ake.
This is Maya.
Akana ula.
Remember when I sneaked out to the wedding
いい
party?
ばわ。
One you were not supposed to go to?
Inakovo.
Well, yes. Anyway, that's why I met Maya.
Muesta aka.
We had fun at the wedding and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Your Grace.
Atuna.
You're good with
こ
sword.
うや。
Tell you to fight like this, Maya. My father is a swordsman. He showed me a few
いい
tricks.
ばわ。
He lets you play with swords?
Tasene.
Maya says you need to be ready when the enemy strikes.
Unasta.
And you never know when they will strike. Ha!
Ivunaka.
That's what my father says. Your accent.
わだらびわ。
Can't quite place your accent. Not from around here, are you?
Volaka. Ekobalanesh.
My parents are from Moravia. We're passing by and stopped in the capital for a couple of
や
weeks.
ぼわ。
Awfully far from here. Where are your parents now?
Kalavina.
They have business in the market. They let me venture around.
Walaka.
Yes, they're traveling merchants, sort of.
Terawana.
Maya was showing me some fancy sword tricks she learned on their journey.
こいわや。
Interesting. A tradesman who knows how to
や
fight.
ぼや。
I'd love to meet your parents one day. Tell them they have my invitation.
Benjamin.
Thank you, Your Grace. I think Maya might be a Radovian.
Asukumana.
I'll pass on the invitation. They'll surely be happy to visit. My pleasure.
あびが。
Looking at you two, I think I know why Sidonia wants to stab people.
うば。
Any chance that you talked her into it?
Estukuna.
Oh, so you heard about the stabber.
Ilakano.
Don't look at me. Sidonia came up with the name.
Walakana.
Sidani really wanted to practice with us, but to talk her out of it, we had to come up with something else she could do.
Kunabo.
Be happy she's not running around with a real sword, Father.
たぼわ。
I'll head off now.
いい。
I'll leave you to it.
かぼ。
But don't come screaming if you cut your fingers off.
Nusu.
Thank you, Father. We won't. Okay. And then let's end the week. Okay. Yep. Sorry, Stan. Can't use you again because we have to pay our fucking debts. Start the new week. And we saved, so that's where I'm going to end stream today. Let me find someone to raid. I appreciate everyone for coming out today. Very much appreciate it. We will be having Joey's going. He's playing the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre game. So I'll be seeing y'all over there. Well, I mean, get that going first. Okay. But I will be doing the Discord movie watch on the on Sunday. So, you know, if you want to see that or be watching Color Out of Space, then join the Discord. Um, and yeah, I will see. If I don't see you at the movie watch along, I'll see you on Monday when we play Yakuza again. But thank you again for coming out, and I'll see you then.